Hi YouTube. I just want to show you something and kind of go into just further my argument about why I think this Brexit thing was planned. Um, it could fall apart a number of different ways. I don't know if it's really going to happen. I mean, although you have a whole bunch of countries now saying they want to secede, which then again, like I said, will lead to you can't really use the euro anymore because you only got a couple of countries left in the euro, so that could possibly bring out the one world currency and this and that. Or like I said with earlier in the last video, this isn't a binding vote. The politicians can always choose to stay inside or stay in the eurozone, and which then could lead to rioting. And I mean, I don't know, but either way, I don't think this is a good thing. So, but I just wanted to show you how they, in my opinion, they've planned this. Okay, and the best part about this whole thing is, if the whole thing does fall apart because of the vote, they can blame everybody. You can say, well, you guys are the ones that voted. You did this. You didn't really think about your vote too much there, did you? Well, this is all your fault. I mean, that's the beauty part about the whole plan. So, here is an article from The Guardian, May 26th of last year, 2015. Okay, British EU referendum. When, what, and who answers to the key questions. The government is set to publish a bill for the vote that could lead to the UK's exit or Brexit from the European Union, but how will it all work in practice? Okay, this was May of 2015, all right? When will the referendum be held? This is the key question. But also the one bill is at least likely to answer. A draft, who cares, blah, blah, says that the vote must be held before 31 December 2017. Okay? So they gave them all the way until December 31st of 2017. So this is back in May of 2015. So they gave them the rest of May, all of 2016, and all of 2017 to hold this vote. But what happened? Politicians from across the spectrum are speaking out in favor of an early referendum in 2016. So wouldn't you think, since this has turned out to be such a big deal, bloodbath in the stock markets, oh my gosh, turmoil, chaos, we don't know what's going to happen, all these other countries choosing to leave too, what's going to happen, oh my goodness. Wouldn't you think, since this has turned out to be such a big deal, they would have wanted all the time they could possibly have to plan for this? But no, they didn't. They sure didn't. This article is post May 26th of 2015. It's when it's posted. And here we are literally barely a year after that, and they've already voted to leave. And not only that, so they had all the way of 2017. So what day did they pick? You think that David Moron just took, well, not even him, but whoever you think really is calling the shots, they just took a dart and they threw it at the calendar and said, you know what, that date right there, June 23rd. No, they picked that date for a reason, because it's 9/23, which I'm sure there's still going to be a real 9/23 out there sometime if not this year, in the next couple of years to happen, in my opinion, because I think I always have thought there's something important about that number. So I just want to show you a couple other things besides this, that they picked that date for a reason. I don't think this is all one big coincidence that you have Christine Lagarde talking about the magic number 7. And thanks to I saw some comments mentioning this, and I've been watching Jason at 4. I'll put a link below to his video where he talks about this as well, the magic 7, right? This is some cool stuff. So good work to everybody out there who also posted this as a comment on my last video. You have the magic 7 that she talked about, right? And the cycles and how its role is super important and what have you. Well, wouldn't you know it, back in September 29th of 2008, stock market crashed to a record of down 777 points. That's pretty strange. And what's even stranger is that 7 years, 7 months, 7 weeks, and 7 days from this date was the day after the vote, the day the actual results came out. 6/24/2016. I don't think that's a mistake. Which another way can be written 666, right? So 7 years, 7 months, 7 weeks, and 7 days from the stock market crashing back in September 29, 2008. There's a 9/11 right there, by the way, interesting enough. Down 777 points. And then what do you have after that? What did the stock market close the day of the vote? Again, before the results came out. 18,011. 9/11.7. There's a 7 again. I don't think that's all a coincidence. I really don't. And then you have this. London Has Fallen. When did this movie come out? 4 March 2016. So one way of writing that is 3, 4, 16, or 7, 7. London Has Fallen. Yep, sure did. Fell right out of the EU, didn't it? All part of the plan. So I just thought that was kind of some fun numerology stuff in there. Coincidence? I'll leave that up for you to decide. I'm not here to change anybody's mind, just here to share some stuff. So thanks to my subscribers and everybody for watching.